Well, the number of people out of work has fallen to its lowest level since last summer. We're told one man helping that trend is Colin Stevens, who last night was named Entrepreneur of the Year at the National Business Awards. He set up a company called BetterBathrooms from his bedroom in Wigan when he was just 21. And now it's the largest independent bathroom retailer in the UK, employing 156 people. Quite impressive. There you go. He's with our very own Jeff, as you can see. Taking the opportunity there, and a nice close-up of him and the trophy as well. And here he is now. And look what we've put in the plasma for you to make you feel all at home.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Uncle Joe's mint balls. If people don't know that, they're actually made in Wigan, aren't they?
Yeah, that's
It's what people
right,
see on the train as they drive, as they pass through Wigan. Tell me about your business. What does it mean to you?
The business means obviously everything. It's my life. It's my blood. We've worked on it now for 10, 11 years, every day, 7 days a week. You know, we're a multi-channel bathroom retailer, so we sell bathroom equipment, not just in Wigan, Warrington and Manchester through showrooms, but we've also got an online presence. And we actually sell more bathrooms in and around London than we actually do in the North West.
Where did you come up with the idea?
I have to thank my mum, actually.
It's always a good idea.
Well, what actually happened was I played golf full time when I left school. And then when I got to 21, 22, I realised that I wasn't going to beat Tiger Woods. And I wanted to start something. So what I actually did was I sell golf equipment online, and I actually saved that money from the profits that I did on eBay and actually ended up buying bathroom equipment. And obviously now moving on to today, we're 150 plus staff, and we're now the largest independent bathroom retailer in England. It's phenomenal.
What were the low points for you? Because, I mean, you were doing this from your bedroom to start with, weren't you?
Yeah, so the biggest challenge we've faced is the growth. So a mindset today is a different mindset in 6 months, a year's time, a 2 years' time. So you're constantly facing new challenges. So you've always got to be looking at reinventing yourself and reinventing your business to match those challenges so you can continue to grow. That's been the big challenge, keeping up with the success and keeping up with the growth.
When you say success, you're not an online business anymore, are you?
No.
A lot of people say that's where the money is now. You shouldn't have these big warehouses. They're a waste of time and a waste of space, literally.
Well, what we feel is where we make the difference is in customer service. So I talk about customer service in many different ways, but we stock the product and therefore we can control fulfilment. So if you want a bathroom suite, you want one tomorrow, we can get it delivered tomorrow because we stock. So we're in complete control of that supply chain. And that alone really makes a difference. These other businesses that are solely just web businesses, I don't see a lot of longevity to that myself, which is why we're looking at rolling more stores out across the UK.
So what's your advice, though, Colin, on a more general level to other people? Because we've seen the unemployment figures. They are the best since the summer, but nevertheless, unemployment is still very high, particularly among young people. And a lot of people that we're speaking to in Burnley, for those who don't know, it's quite close to Wigan, are saying there's no jobs, there's nothing we can do about it.
Well, I think you meet your own opportunities, and I think it's more about, like, if you want to be an entrepreneur or a business owner, then anybody can go and do it. So in the last 2 years we've recruited about 75 staff in the last 2 years, and that's not really a cost of anything, it's because of the success of the business. So I think if the economy is the way it is, and I think the economy right now is back to normal. I think here's where we are now.
Chancellor will be pleased to hear you say that, but I suppose many other people would say differently. I mean, what are the pitfalls that people have to watch out for if they do think about setting up their own business?
You've got to be committed. You know, the majority of things that you were enjoying at the time before you have a business, you have to work 6 or 7 days, so you've got to put the effort in. You know, if you're not willing to put the effort in and work the 7 days, then there isn't really a point on having a business.
What was your motivation? Was it money? Was it success?
I've always challenged myself, so I always wanted to be the best at whatever I was doing at that time. So it's success, it's growing, it's making something new, it's developing it, and obviously over the last few years, because we've been getting more and more staff and the management team's been growing with the business. I mean, the majority of my management team are like 26 to 28 years of age. So I'm seeing these younger guys. I say younger guys, I'm only 32 myself, but I'm developing and mentoring these younger managers to become potentially board of directors or even start their own business. So that.
Now, let's have a quick look at you receiving your award again. That was last night. Did you expect it?
No.
Here we go. Here we go. You didn't expect it at all?
No. No. If somebody said...
It was a Dragon's Den type setup, wasn't it, when you were being interviewed?
So we went down to... I got the train down to London and got the taxi to the Gherkin and stood up and looked at this mega impressive building. I mean, we were in the Coots suite and these big glass doors opened and, you know, all the glasses, and I just remember seeing everything with Coots on it, and the carpet was really thick, and it was just... That building's like a hotel, you know, a luxury 5-star hotel. But when we went into the room, we had the judging panel, and...
Were you nervous?
I've got to say, for the 2 weeks before, I wasn't good to be around, because I was nervous for 2 weeks. Every day I was preparing my pitch and preparing my presentation, and that was the hardest challenge I would actually say I've had. Going to the Gherkin and pitching your business in front of, you know, judges it's very, very tough to do.
And do you have a motto? Is there something that you sort of abide by?
So we like to build things fast. We like to get things implemented as fast as possible. With that, you get growth. But also with that, you do make some mistakes, but it's how fast you fix your mistakes. Now, that's just not for me to do. It's what I want my management team to do as well. So they're not worried about their job because they know they can make mistakes. But that's just created a culture of innovation and a culture of growth. So that's...
Have we convinced you to stay in London, or are you heading back home to Wigan?
I'm heading back home to Wigan later on. So, yeah.
We'll miss you. It's great to talk to you, Colin.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much for coming in. We really appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Not only are we both from Wigan, we're all are both from the same part of Wigan as well, aren't we? We found out. Same little neighbourhood.
Yeah.
Look at you. Where did I go wrong? Thanks a lot, Colin. We appreciate it.